Right, ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. I am currently, about 3.5 weeks out from Detroit, and today we are going over for an in-person check-in with Vicky over in Stoke-on-Trent. It's about an hour and a half from me, so I'm just about to eat meal one, 70 grams of cream of rice, 10 grams of dark chocolate, 100 grams of banana, 100 grams of strawberry, and then we'll probably head off pretty soon because I've got to be there for 10, and it's currently around 8 o'clock. So I'll see you there, shall I?
Right, opted for a voiceover because it is loud as a fuck in old schools, but we are in old school gyms today, as you can see with all the murals. Very good kit been put in here recently, all the prime shit. So I'm on the prime pec fly here, just on the middle setting, not going wild, anything crazy in terms of the stretch or the contraction being weighted. I just want a normal pec deck movement here. Big on a stretch. It doesn't get as deep as the Atlantis I normally use in Merit or Salt Meat, but there we go. It's still a very, very, very nice pec deck. Obviously, big on a stretch, big on a contraction, really trying to keep the movement smooth. Obviously, I don't want it to get too jerky, but it does happen. So anyway, just absolutely smashing the titties before we then get into any pressing, which we then do now, straight onto a Smith incline. It is a Panatta Smith. You know, it's actually not that bad at all. Panatta, people rip on Panatta for being a bit overcomplicated, but it is a nice vertical Smith, very smooth. And I am just getting a nice big stretch here. Grip is relatively narrow. My wrists actually fall inside my elbow, and I am flaring my elbows quite a lot here, trying to just obviously smash the shit out of my chest, which I'm managing very nicely here, up to 2.5 plates a side, which is not record breaking by any means, but you know, I'm getting stronger. I'm still getting stronger even at 3 and a bit weeks out from Detroit here. So that's really, really good. Really happy with that. Pressing does take me a while to progress though. Last grinder. And then we're straight onto flat press for 1 straight set and 1 rest pause set. And yeah, again, strip the weight off because only 2 plates after 2 sets on the incline. And yeah, I'm just weak as piss at pressing, so it's something I really, really want to improve in the off-season as well, to obviously end up with a bigger chest. I mean, my chest is good, it's nice and detailed, but, you know, we always want to be striving for bigger and better, as that is bodybuilding. But yeah, fucking pounding those out. Right, machine laterals, 3 sets, 3 straight sets even. 2 of them are with a tempo pause at the top here, so obviously nice pause in that contraction. I'm looking very Wolverine-esque in the tank top, and a bit of a tan as well. Been on the beds, and my face is fucked at the minute. Look at all those wrinkles. Get me the Botox. I don't want fucking Botox. I look fine. But yeah, tempo. So nice pause at the top there, bit of a pause at the bottom. Obviously, hands look to be miles away from me, but this is how the machine works. It's much better to stand a little bit further away and end up actually getting into that lateral head of the delt rather than standing right next to the handles and end up with a lot of front delt doing that. You've always got to take a minute for the baseline junkie. Right, neutral shoulder press, 1 straight set and then 1 double drop set, because I can on the prime quite easily just literally reach down and fucking pick the shit up. Neutral, because I prefer it for a bit more on the front delt here. Yeah, you're going to get a little bit of tricep too, because obviously arms bend a lot and you can't load it as much as a pronated, but I just want to smash the shit out of my shoulder in terms of the actual muscle itself, and this is going to give me the greatest range of motion in comparison to a pronated grip, at least going super wide on a pronated grip. You can still go narrow on a pronated grip and get a lot of range of motion, but the neutral provides what I find to be the maximum amount, so it's very useful in that respect. Then we're on to dumbbell front raises. This is a cluster set, so we're doing 10 reps, 5 rounds. You do a 10-second rest in between each round, and it just pumps the shoulder full of fucking blood. Again, looking very huge jacked man in the tank top. I'm just skipping through here in terms of the editing, obviously, to get through it, because there's 5 rounds of it, and it does quite boring. You want to be using a weight where you can do probably about 20 reps in a straight set off the bat. You don't want to be trying to just get 10 reps out, like using a weight you can only do 10 or 12 reps with, because you'll just never get through the full 50 reps. It's obviously supposed to just be to pump blood into the front delt, and it works a fucking treat. And people are there like, well, you're not progressively overloading, but you're not going to grow your shoulders. It's like, well, I didn't progressive overload for the rest of the session. You can do, if you want to do a straight set before this and do that, but this is just pumping blood, getting the metabolites around the shoulder. It's all good. Right, onto a rope push now. That's a lot of words. Mechanical drop sets and such. First one's a straight set. I'm actually driving the handles apart the entire time. So what that actually does, I'm effectively trying to line up my shoulder, my elbow, and my wrist in a straight line. I'm not, as you can see, turning my elbows outwards into the contraction. I'm actually trying to force my elbows inwards and force my hands outwards. And that's the thing which is really going to smash the shit out of that outside head of the tricep, as you can see with the striations poking through my arm there. So we don't want to go out wide, because I find it puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder, and you can't really get that well into the tricep in terms of an actual contraction. You can't do these grinder reps, which I'm managing to get out here. And when we do a mechanical drop set, you literally just put the handles together and mash out as many as you can. That's the only difference. And then we're on to the toe presses, onto some calves. So one straight set and then a rest pause into a drop set. This machine, oh my God, it needs some WD-40 or something. This was so fucking clunky and old school. Really good piece of kit, just needs a little bit of lubrication. But yeah, big on a stretch, big on a contraction in my fucking indoor football shoes. They are fantastic. I got one of my mates was like, you're about to go for a game of five-a-side, mate. I was like, yeah, I know, but like, I love the Nike Gatto. I just fucking love it. But yeah, it's great movement for calves here. Lock the knee out completely, almost tense the quad, and make sure that you are getting all the stress through the gastrocnemius, the inside part of your calf. You can't help but not ignore the tricep though. It's just what's going on there. But yes, all the way to failure. So just fucking mashing the shit out of this until I can't move, basically. And that's how you train calves. You just have to keep going until you can't fucking move, like most muscles. And then we're on to this.
Right, let's just have a look. Oh fuck, man. Yeah, you train massively.
Yeah. Flat, fucking hell.
Yeah, you've been really flat. Yes, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't like this post-workout yesterday. I was like fucking absolute brick shit house.
Yeah. Yes. Good.
That's what motility, isn't it? Look.
Yeah. Yeah, you shifted to. Oh, that lower back's right come off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never started this morning.
Yes.
This floor.
Very good. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Nice. Yeah, good. Good. Oof, that separation now, fucking hell. Yeah, your waist has come like. This is what works. Oh my god, you are flat. Yeah, I can just see, literally just see it from that backside view now.
That's happened in like a day.
Yeah, yeah. But you dropped significantly.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, good. Yeah. Really, really, really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, flat as shit.